Lakini Kenyans nini inawasumbuanga? Nini inasumbuanga wa Kenya?
Usiki mashabu hizo wamefanya ile kitu tena bana jo.
Kenya has done it again. Mwaka, 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 mwaka. Kenya has done it again. Mwaka, 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 mwaka. Kenya has done it again. Oh. What do you mean that the website of the president of Kenya has been hacked?
Yani ya Ogopa president, umehack website ya president. Mnaitisha 41 million Kenyan shillings. Hey!
It has been hacked. Hey! There is a reason why I'm afraid of Kenyans. God knows. I'm scared of Kenyans. Yes, let me admit. I fear Kenya.
Kenyans are the only Africans that their government is very, very confused on how to handle them.
And if you're a human being, I also advise you to fear Kenya. The fear of Kenya is the knowledge of what is to come. The number one man, the president of Kenya, they hacked his website. And Kenyans are calling it the one-time movement. The one-time movement. Mama! Hi! What has Kenyans not done? Kenyans, what have you not done?
So guys, I'm in the middle of a rally. Kidogo naona ati sijui watu wamehack website ya Must Go. Na wanaitisha 41 million. 41 million ni pesa kidogo sana. Huyo jamaa ameiba. Change it to billion. 41 billion. In fact, hata ikikuwa trillion mtatusaidia sana. Muitishe hiyo pesa vizuri ati 41 million. Na in fact muhaka hata hizo gate A na gate B. Mtufungulie gate. Tuingie tu mapema. Tunaweza ngoja next year. But if it's possible to ingie this year, the better. The better. Anyway, one time.
You see these depression givers of Africa, these ugali eaters, Kenyans, that give me problems and give me heart attack every single day. You see these people, it's very, very difficult to prediction their next move. And because their next moves are always unpredictable, that is why it is very difficult for their governments to always keep them in check. Ladies and gentlemen, an election that happened in Old Kano, that election is a parliamentary election. It's an election that is meant to replace a member of the parliament. And it held up in Old Kano, a place in Kenya, you know. And police officers came for the election. They were coming there with their bags to come and put the person that they have been told to put in charge, you know, to rig election and put the people that they are supposed to put in charge. When they reach there, Kenyans say, these elections is in our place, Old Kano. We will show you people how it's supposed to be done. First of all, police officers, each and every one of you people, open your bags. Open your bag. We don't care if you have guns and grenades or if you like, you want to shoot us, no problem. But before you enter inside the elections house, for the election to be gone, for us to vote, we want each and every one of you police officers to show what is inside your bags. Because we don't want you people to come with rigged votes or collect bribe money and all of those kinds of stuff. Police officers, they make noise. Kenya say, you guys are not entering until you show us those your bags. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the police officers had to show their bags. God saved them. I don't know where they keep the rigged elections, but God saved them. And I think according to what I heard, none of them were found with rigged votes. So police officers had to enter into their building, the election building, only with their guns and their protective materials, not with their bags. Their bags were searched. The ones that were not searched, Kenyans said, those ones were not searched. They will not enter inside this election building. At the end of the day, the election was held, you know, and the person who won at the end of the day won it legitimately. And for the first time ever, Kenyans are happy with a successful win candidate of an election. You see, this is what I love about Kenya. Because these people, at the end of the day, they know how to deal with their government. They know how to deal with their police. Even when you look at when they are doing strike, police officers in Kenya are even scared to go and, you know, do rioting, check. Because they know, how can, first of all, Kenya, you throw tear gas with them, they will take the tear gas and smoke it. Yeah. Have you people seen protests in Kenya? Police officers will throw tear gas. Kenyans will pick it, smoke it, and throw it back at them. And then you want to tell me that these people are normal. That is why you see their police officers had to give in to their demands. And I just imagine what would have happened if any police officer was caught with a bag that was full of election papers that already, was ticked and have ticked votes. I just imagine what would have happened to that police officer. Because you see these Kenyans, guns or no guns, they will deal with you. That your gun will have how many bullets inside? Maybe like 20. Okay, fine. After you finish shooting 20, the next Kenyan catch you, kill you. Kenyans, I'm happy with you people. I'm happy. This is how us as Africans need to keep this our government intact. They need to understand that they are serving us. We are not serving them. They need to understand that very, very well. One love.
Alright, guys. Damn, man. Shit. Guys, when I tell you guys that Kenyans are not human, when I tell you guys that Kenyans are not human, that Kenyans are different from the rest of us, that these guys are on a different level. These guys are on a different world. Like, we should just share this Africa, remove Kenya, give them their own continent. Tell them, okay, Oga, take your own continent. Wait, who you? Take your own continent and go. You guys think I'm joking? You guys think I am I'm talking too much. Okay. The news reaching my table. The news reaching my table says that, don't worry, I'll put the video in my next video. I'll put the video clip in my next video. I'm still waiting for my news person to send me the clip. They said in Kenya, during an election, this yesterday or 2 days ago, police that were coming to observe the election, police that were coming to monitor the election, police that were coming to maintain the peace and order during the election. So Kenyan people, citizens, civilians, not police, civilians, now stop the police and now force the police to open their bags, open their luggages. Then them people, normal people, not police, they are now searching police officer. Bro. Like, normal people, normal human beings are now searching police officers. So the police officer now are like, you're like, hey, who you? Nana sa si na wapenda sana I've never mad people like this. These guys are just mad. These guys are just different. Now, do you know one thing I like about them? Their unity. Kenya is united when it's time to fight against politicians, to fight against powers. These guys are united. I like them for that. And I respect them for that. That's what we need. This unity, this is how we want it. So far, one person say, who you? Wait. Oh, okay. That is it. What is it? These guys are crazy. So I'll bring the clip. I'll post the clip in my next video. I love you guys.
Ile vitu inaendelea hii Kenya, hata ukiambiwa vitu zingine unaweza kosa kuamini. Sikudanganyi. Alo, kama mimi siamini, pole, si kwa ubaya, lakini ni sawa. Wanasema eti huko wanataka 41 million. Hiyo sinaona ni kama ni 41 million mtu fulani anataka apewe. Ama website itarudi, mtaona itarudi. One of the two might have happened.
So the president of Kenya's website has been hacked, and the hackers are claiming that they want 41 million Kenya shillings through Bitcoin, sijui what, and I don't know who, whatever. But Kenyans are like, who cares? Who cares? Seriously. Obviously, others are accusing them of hacking themselves. Next thing we'll be hearing Itumbi says, oh, we need 10 billion to repair the president's website. Guys know these Mchezo town vibes. But adding insult to injury. These are revolutionary moves, family. The revolution continues. They should have taken down e-citizen. That would have been more meaningful, but presidential website, nice touch, especially adding insult to injury. Is it true they spent 12B in all Kalau? Guy.
Website ya President William Samoei Ruto imekuwa hacked allegedly. Na wamedemand 5 bitcoins kama ransom, which is roughly about 41 million Kenyan shillings. Na wamesema that if they do not get that payment by 6 p.m, wata release sensitive government data. And our very incapable Cabinet Secretary for Information Technology and Digital Economy, William Kabogo, amesema that no sensitive data has been released, and already they've taken control of the website, and we don't know whether the hackers are going to release any sensitive information because kama gavana lipa anything. But for me to be very honest, I believe the government ndo wanatudanganya that they've been hacked so that they can divert attention from everybody focusing on the Ol Kalou by-election. They want you to have some sympathy for the president because it's just convenient that walishindwa jana alafu leo mnasikia the president amekuwa hacked. But let them pay. No, it's our taxpayer money if they pay. But we have such an incapable Cabinet Secretary for Information Technology and Digital Economy. Because what does Kabogo? Does even Kabogo know what Bitcoin is? Does he even know what Bitcoin is? Does he even know how to open that computer to check whether the website has been hacked? But let them release that sensitive government data.
Watu wangu, kama kuna kitu najua, Gachagua promised himself after he was hounded out of office, as he says, is that he will disturb the president non-stop. Okay? Now, first of all, we have a very mature president, if you guys know. The other day, he lost, now the UDA candidate lost in Ol Kalou, and it looked like it was life and death. And then Ruto just comes out and says, guys, elections are not a life and death kind of thing. And you guys know that great people don't, when you get losses, we don't call them losses, we call them lessons. When you get a lesson, it's a learning thing. It is not a do or die. It's not a life and death, right? So we have a president that knows what to really put his attention on, and the Ol Kalou seat was not one of it. If you lose, you move, you plan, you learn from it, you plan. And sometimes the weakest part of the opposition is that when they get a small win, because they are so used to losing, they yap. Si unajua tu maskini akipata sijui nini inalia mbwata. Sasa wamelia mbwata mpaka sasa hata mbwata yenyewe is wondering what is happening, So it's so important to know the thinking capacity of the opposition. When they get a small win, they will make you guys feel like, ni kama the world revolves around them. It tells you that they are not used to winning. So even when they win, they don't know what to do with the win, And you'll see. Now, Ol Kalou people, I want you to think soberly kidogo. Yes, you won, but now let me ask you, how do you get development if you fight the president like this? Is he not human? Hata kama ni mimi, if you fought me like that, kwani hata the way people will come and protect, people should think, okay, so what happens after this? Yes, we are protecting the vote. Tume protect vote alafu, and then sijui nani huyu naye that is trying the president again. Watu wanaenda wanahack website ya State House, president.go.ke. Now that is a very funny game, and whoever is trying it, just know that they are being handled. So don't worry, no need to worry. We are very stable as a country, and I feel like this nation needs people to speak about the government, because the government spokesman is not enough to let everyone know about the government. We need people that will enlighten people about the government's progress, projects, and all of that, because there are so many. Every county looks like a building site because they are building here and there, building and here and there, because it is Kenyans that will build Kenya, right? And we are Kenya, and Kenya is our business, right? And if you claim to be serving God, make sure that you're also building your country. Even in the Bible, kuna verse inasema, when this man had a sick servant, he went, and when he was going to talk to Jesus, people brought him even, and they said, he loves our country. He has even built us a synagogue. If you really love Kenya and you're serving God, make sure that you're building something in this country. Don't be a person that destroys. You are not a foolish woman. The Bible says that a foolish woman will break down their house with their own hands. Don't be like that. Be a great builder. That's how we can trust you with a country. But until you show us that, no. And then a great country is built with brains. It's not with mouth. We can also talk sisi wenyewe, but country is not built by mouth. It's built by strategy and a great brain. Never forget that. And we are watching you. We are watching what you're saying, so that we can see even whether we can trust you. But so far, wingi wenyu ni ukabila. This community. What about the other communities? Do you want to be a president of one community? You're joking.